everybody. How are we all doing? I'm Loomis, and we are back to Skyrim. A world driven to madness by the Thalma. Friends have become enemies, and chaos reigns absolute. Last time we came to infiltrate the Thalma compound, but they've executed some sort of witchery and our contact has turned against us. So our goal is to lay low for a little while until the spellcasting can wear off. Do somewhere to sleep. Nico's shack? You think that would do it? Steady. Some sort of water spider? Yep, this dress show is going to be in perfect condition for a party once we get there. Water spider, no match for water orc. This dress so ugly anyway. Hey Phoenix, how are you doing? You having a good day? There should be a house around here somewhere. We need to lie low until the heat's off. Tired and can't focus. You say that as though there's a possible alternative way to live your life. Normally focused 40% of the time. Yeah, that sounds about right. You not been sleeping well then? Weekend, please. Almost there. I don't know if Delphine's calmed down yet. I'm gonna get some sleep before I go talk to her again. This bed seems comfortable, even if the teddy bear is really cold and takes up most of the bed. Sleeping great, but need more. Well, that's good, I think. Sounds like you're getting a lot out of it. Bruises and red lines in your arms and shoulders. Man, sounds like you're testing your limits. Okay. We've reloaded our save and we slept for a while, so hopefully she's calmed down. Time to sneak back in and have a chat with her. We're gonna leave Desago behind as well, since he's doesn't specialize in stealth. You cannot be constrained by mere flesh. Only the power of your will stands true. Come on, we all want to be released from our flesh. And your flesh to be released from this building. Okay. Oh no! We've been detected! Okay, we're hidden. Do 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 do. Nobody knows we're here. Oh. Detected? Who's even watching us? We need to get around this town if we're gonna get up towards the mill. I'm invisible when immobile, but painfully obvious when moving, apparently. Well, here's the sawmill, but Catler's Farm has the big windmill. We need to climb up there. So it's just up that path here. Muffle spell, I forgot I had that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Is it this crab that's detected me? We're gonna have to silently eliminate it before it can give us away. Oh. Vanished. There we go. Yeah, it was the crab that was spotting us. No witnesses. Steady. We don't really want to go through the roads, but going around them means going on the main road. We'll just have to keep an eye out for patrols, I guess. Also, I level up every time I cast it, pretty much. So that's pretty nice. I've like doubled my illusion skills since I started casting this thing. I think the horse has spotted me.
You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that.
She's gonna make me take off all my stuff other than my party boots and clothes. But yeah, she's friendly again. She calmed down. That's good.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information you need. Good luck.
Yeah, let's get there before trouble starts again. Yeah, I guess she just really hates Jazago. It's the only explanation.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Elena's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on
I mean, I was thinking more until a guard strolls up and spots us talking, but yeah.
I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Please, first, sit.
There's not
Welcome
enough
to the
drinking.
Thormore Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, ma'am. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes.
Awful damn cold up here,
Find myself a
and only the guests are allowed inside. Damn foreigners and their inhospitable ways.
Yes?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't attack her. I just froze her inside an ice cube, where she was perfectly safe. I don't understand why she took that as a hostile act.
Please proceed into the embassy.
Well, just in case the smuggler didn't do his job, I've now got a bow. Also, they didn't bother to take this dagger off of me. Or these amulets. Yeah, obviously I hid it in my plot compartment. Ah, Nightbot Y. Yeah, but I mean, you know, sometimes you're gonna accidentally freeze a person. That's just life. I don't understand why she's got to make a big deal out of it. I freeze my teammates all the time. So yeah, it looks like they cleaned up the corpses for my little raid before
Please proceed into the embassy.
before the party started.
I'm paid to wait to take you home. Enjoy yourself.
Go right on in. The party's already started.
Do you think it's gonna blow my cover that instead of going to the party, I'm running around outside gathering up berries?
Guests are advised to remain inside the embassy. Please proceed into the embassy.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
Do you think they'll recognize my name? They really should at this point, but they might be stupid. How long do I want to keep up this charade before I just kill them all and go grab the stuff that I want? What do you think? I mean, What's-Her-Face wants me to gather some paperwork or something relating to dragons. I wasn't really paying attention. But I'm mostly just here to kill as many Thalmor as I can after they assassinated Eric, so... I got my order messed up. Did I give the smuggler my, my party clothes while I'm wearing my ebony gear?
Please.
Madam
Why not both?
Ambassador, I am so
What is it,
sorry
Malborn?
to interrupt. It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the
Of
Arinthia
course.
Red?
I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
I suppose I should get my armor and stuff first. Okay. Yeah, pro tip to not being detected at a party. Just anytime anybody talks to you, just stare them down. Don't say a word, just glare.
Oh, I hope they'll serve the roast venison with bitter
What can I get for you?
sauce that we had at the
You made it
last
in.
party.
Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day. Of course.
Well,
Let me
I
see if
did
we have
hear
another
that
bottle of
Stormcloak
that.
was slain
I'll be
while
waiting by the
defending
door
Winterhold
for
against
everyone to be
dragons.
distracted.
It sounds too good to be true. I'll wager it was Ulfric himself that started the rumor. Maybe he thought it would bolster recruitment.
Start a distraction, huh? Maybe I can start a fire or something?
I hope you're enjoying yourself.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim.
Yeah, I don't know you either.
I look forward to the day when this rebellion is put down and we once again have peace.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Been some time
Contextual
since I've had
bug,
some
yeah.
news From elsewhere in Skyrim. What have you heard?
I heard those mages up in Winterhold have been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim. They seem to think
I mean,
it's
because I stole this weapon once I was in here, I guess.
They're probably trying to scare us into giving them more money and influence, so they can
But
save
they also let me bring in the dagger that I had, so, you know. Even the Thalmor don't have the power to remove these junk quest items from my inventory.
It's good practice.
I was hoping I could get her to play Age of Oppression. That'd probably provide some distraction.
I look forward to
I hope you're enjoying it. Here you go, Miss Colovian Brandy.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment. See ya.
Well, I did hear that Ulfric Stormcloak was slain while defending Windhelm against a
What does
dragon.
a fellow
but
need
it
to
sounds
do to
too
get
good
a
to
drink
be
around
true.
I'm on duty.
I'll wager it was
You
Ulfric
must be
himself
new
that
around
started the
here.
rumor.
Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Elenwyn's little soirees. But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business. And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor, like it or not. I need another drink.
Well, I don't really want to talk to any of these guys.
I have no complaints.
What does a fellow need to do to
Let's
a
get this
drink?
guy drunk and see. Yeah.
Ah, the one generous soul among
This guy is apparently
the
incapable of walking over there and
pennies
talking to
and
the
lips
serving
bells.
girl, or indeed the bar.
If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
I've heard those mages up in Winterhold have been trying
This
to
guy is
find
very
out
easily
how many
bribed.
dragons there are in Skyrim. They seem to think it's at least a dozen.
You think they cut him off? Oh, he did say that he comes here to
They're probably trying to scare us into giving them
solely to get as drunk as possible at their expense. He just walked in though, and they're already refusing to give him more.
Is the food and drink to your
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend,
You've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is...
Yeah,
somewhat
he's a regular here.
Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone. Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Ellenwyn, our mistress.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine, fine. Get your hands off me. I'll be a good
So far,
boy.
so good. Let's hope nobody
Wouldn't
saw
want
us
to
slip out.
offend our Thalmor
We need to pass through the
overlords,
kitchen.
would we?
Your gear is hidden in the
Someone
larder.
bring me a drink.
Just stay
quick.
close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
I'm listening to the scene. So what was this guy saying?
I look forward
Who's got my gear?
to
Who I gotta kill?
rebellion.
You know what occurs to me? I smuggled in this bow, but I don't actually have any arrows. I should probably just carry the knife.
I know
Guest
just what
feeling
you
ill.
need.
Leave the poor wretch be.
Heard anything interesting lately? Any
In the
new
kitchens? You know this is
Have
against the
you visited
rules.
Rorikstead lately?
Rules, is it, Savani?
The crops that
I didn't
grow there
realize that
never
eating
fall.
moon sugar was permitted.
Even with every
Perhaps I
other
should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here.
barely scraping
I saw nothing.
harvested Rorikstead is always
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up.
Who knows?
Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Yeah. I'm getting garlic, okay? It's a crafting material.
If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
I mean, you might be. I'm intending to find my way out, regardless of how this goes. Again, just here to kill Thelma.
Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Go out before I change my mind.
Suppose I should probably get all the food.
Need to lock the door.
Food is
behind you,
healing,
or the
right?
Patrols might notice something's
I've
wrong.
heard that the feud between the great Mains and the Battleborns in Whiterun has grown ugly. Fralia Greymane is convinced that the Battleborns have abducted one of her sons.
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Everything that isn't nailed down, yes.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
I'm gonna deny the Thelma access to these wooden bowls.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
After all, we're planning a big battle. An army marches on its stomach.
Patrols might notice something's wrong. I need to lock
Where the game would actually capture me and give me game over. I've got my ebony gear now. Let's see them try and capture me.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice
Go
something's wrong.
out before I change my mind.
But yeah, a sensible game would not let me get away
I need
with
to lock
this.
the door behind you.
Which is half the reason that I'm doing it, to be fair.
Something's wrong.
Well, there might be nothing to it, but I've heard that the feud between the Grey Mains and the Battleborn.
Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Tanya Greymane is convinced that the Battleborns have abducted one of her sons.
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong. I need to lock
Yeah,
the
you
door
finally
behind
understand who the endless tutorials are for, right?
Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Maybe
Come on. If
have you
someone
considered
misses
the
me-
problem isn't that I need my hand holding, but rather that I need to be handcuffed? Like, it's not like I'm accidentally going off the rails. I just have zero interest in doing what they tell me to do.
Hurry it up. Back before I missed.
It was this cold and for this long.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
How much do you think this guy's sweating right now? He seems, concerned.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Oh, I missed some apples. Well, have fun catering the feast.
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Would have abandoned me since I've clearly gone insane. Yeah, that's probably what would have happened. That is what happens to me in the real world at most parties. Alright, alright.
I've got to get back before I'm missed.
I have no complaints.
It pleases me to hear you say so.
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Shut up.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Then lock it! What is your issue?
Good luck. You're on your own.
Oh. Stealth 100. This is what I came for. I mean, it is. I was probably going to pretend to do some stealth first, but you know. If they want to get straight to it. Well, I thought I could maybe at least sneak attack somebody. On my way. Did you forget to lock the door behind me? Oh, you locked this one. Then why were you waiting here? I already came in here. Why not lock it and leave as soon as I got my stuff? My gosh, this guy's an idiot. Chestplate that only weighs 1? Wait, this elven stuff? No, it weighs 4. It's still pretty light, though. Yeah, elven stuff is pretty good if you don't like, you know, real armor. Yeah, all the other pieces are 1. The chestplate's the biggest. Yeah, like if you're a coward or something, then the elven stuff's good. Are you sure? Okay, apparently you're right. He's probably casting, like, Detect Life or something. Ah! Shooting me through the table. Unsporting. But alright, I'll beat you to death with an axe. Okay, if you're a coward or if you think maybe it's funny. Do 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 do. I should have gotten myself loaded down with quest armor and just murdered everybody at the party. I'm probably not going to get chance now. Stopping to rob the kitchen stores? Dragonborn must be out of her gourd. Skyrim? Is that my exit? Not found the stuff yet. Wasn't I supposed to be finding something? So the plan is to make the Thalma starve to death. So far there's been hardly any guards here. There's been like 6 guards. I could take that. I don't understand why we couldn't have just stormed the place. This also leads to Skyrim, okay. What are we doing out in Skyrim? I've got all those plot locks, yeah. Okay, I guess there's like other buildings? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, I need to get in touch with this this locksmith that can build all these unbreakable plot locks. I'll invent dynamite, yes. I'd be okay with either. I don't really know what they think they're doing over there, but I'm sure it's very clever in their heads.
You wish to defeat me? Possible.
Come on, show yourself. There's a person over there somewhere. Hello? Are we still fighting?
Yeah.
This is gonna take forever. Look, I'm gonna come round to you, okay? Wait there. Is that the building I meant to go into? We'll come back to that. Needs more Doom soundtrack. Yeah, this soundtrack is completely inappropriate for this assault mission. I can't see a thing, so I'm just gonna have to track them by radar. My arc ability? Oh man, I've not used that ability on purpose once. I activated it a lot early by accident before I got shout. I don't think I've used it since. Where is this guy? Oh, there you are. Oh, you're behind a wall. Like a punk. Yes, I've replaced accidentally blood furying with accidentally whirlwind sprinting. Which is a massive improvement, because accidentally whirling sprinting has, like, a 30-second cooldown, whereas accidentally blood furying has a 24-hour cooldown. To maintain maximum combat versatility, I can never Blood Fury. There we go. That was a pleasant amount of killing. Yeah, I mean, Blood Fury is an entirely defensive ability as far as I can tell. This is the old building. I came back in. So, yeah, there's no way to get back to the party or anywhere else. The place with all the Thalma secrets is the only place that's not sealed off by unbreakable doors. Does it double my damage? Okay. Is it even... What's the description? Half damage and double damage. Okay. So, hold on. This door's here. What witchcraft is this? Bear with me here, Phoenix. This door here. And this door here. They're at the same height up, right? They're both level? Are you seeing this? But if I go in through this door and out the other door, I have to go up the stairs. Look, I come in on the ground floor. And I go upstairs to the other door. Where's the other door? It's around here somewhere. Yeah, here's the other door. On the inside, they're on different floors, but on the outside, they're on the same floor. So a lot bigger on the inside. Yeah. I've played games long enough that doesn't even register anymore. But the floors thing is bothering me. The Thalma Embassy is a non-Euclidean horror.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gissa. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story, as agreed.
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks, in the end. Now, I have work to do. Leave me to it if ever you want to see the rest of your payment.
Can I could help him. He talked to me. It's me.
You'd like to come downstairs with me, is that it, Gissa? Shall we loose his bonds and put you in a cell together? You can ask him anything you like and see how he answers.
Oh. Just went outside.
No, I'll wait outside.
That would probably be best.
Aha!
You can't hide from me.
Who's hiding? Oh, I guess technically I'm hiding. But only in the sense of I was trying to sneak attack on you before going mad with a bow and an axe. Who are you? What's your deal? You the informant? Just because I crouch down does not mean I'm hiding. Well, okay, but... I mean, I was hiding from him before the combat started, but once the combat started, I was more interested in shooting him. I wasn't trying to hide at that point. Oh, okay. They've got a book on her, huh? Yeah. Uncooperative asset. Hmm. So the Thalmor want the war to drag on. And Ulfric is one of their agents in making sure that happens. Uncooperative asset? Well, he was their agent until the Markarth incident, which is when he considered himself to be rebelling. But they consider that just means that he is a somewhat useless asset rather than an agent. He was previously their agent. But I guess we already knew that. He was loyal to them until the Markarth stuff caused him to rebel. Intermediate manual uncoiling. Never gonna find that book that I want. I mean, yeah, the Thalmor are a very unreliable source. But I don't think a whole lot of Ulfric either, so... But apparently they were planning his rescue at Helgen? I don't know if I saw anything indicating what they were planning to do there. Man, that puts the Civil War stuff in an unfortunate position. The war going on helps the Thalma, but if I... But if I help either side win, then I'm still helping Thalma allies take over. Well, he commanded Imperial armies after the fall of the Imperial City, though, right? Under the rule of the... well, the Imperials answer to the Thalma. I don't think I know. The Imperials rule this place. Well, the Imperials are in theory in charge, but the Thalma actually rule the place, is my understanding. On paper, maybe the Imperials have independence, and thus he was serving his country rather than the Thalma. Laid siege to the Imperial City. Let me sit down. This might take a while. But yeah, didn't the Imperials surrender and agree for Tamriel to become a vassal state? And outlaw the worship of Talos? And Ulfric did some favor for a peace treaty. Well, I got yeah, they're not officially a vassal state, but I got the impression it was a peace treaty. But yeah, Ulfric took care of some military stuff for them. Well, he was working for the Skyrim government, wasn't he? The High King of Skyrim promised him that he could worship Talos again if he did something or other for them. But the Thalma never actually agreed to that. So Ulfric rebelled against the High King. But presumably has no real grudge against the Thalma, since they never agreed any of that, and therefore didn't break their word. Although I suppose they're the ones stopping the worship of Talos in the first place. I don't know. Murdered the High King. We've not heard a lot of him murdering Thalma. Yeah, or at least that was his description of it. Other people say that he just assassinated the king. Whether there was a duel or not seems to be disputed. But either way, he shouted the guy to death. Which I can sympathize with. A few people I've encountered have needed shouting to death. Wait, which bit is also disputed? The fact that he shouted the guy to death? Because none of that was Thalma. Everybody I've spoken to says that he shouted the king to death, and the Imperials say it was an assassination attempt, whereas the Stormcloaks say it was an honorable duel. If only I could ask the dead king. I mean, would he be a reliable source? I feel like he might be biased at this point in time. Harmful salmon. Hi, how are you doing? You having a good day? Admit to losing a duel or be a resentful ghost. Yeah. I wish I picked up a fire burst so I could light this building up as I leave. That would be nice. Suppose I could use torches. I did accidentally set that one guy on fire by dropping a torch at his feet. Doing good? Glad to hear it. Yeah, genuinely accidentally. I was at the blacksmith and I wanted more inventory space. I was weighed down by stuff and I was like, I'm never going to use these torches. I've got a light spell, so I'll drop them all. And turns out that they were lit when I dropped them. And they hit his feet and set him on fire. And then he ran screaming out of town on fire and was immediately killed by a frost wraith. So that was all the thing that happened. Oh, and then instantly a courier appeared to give me a copy of his will, which left me 100 gold pieces. Friendly wraith trying to cool him down, yeah. It was all just a misunderstanding. I've been detected. There we go. Maximum stealth. He never saw me. Fortunately, the moment he died, his wife took over the store and seems to be perfectly happy and content with the way things are going. So the inconvenience was very mild. Yeah, I guess so. Why am I after this chest, huh? Probably got the key to rescue this guy, which is in theory what I'm after. Let me explore everywhere else first. Oh. Reeking cave. Don't do anything stupid while you're away. No promises. I reserve the right to do stupid things at any moment. Back to the soul. This isn't the door I came in through, is it? Was it? There must have been two ways in. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Not just my right, but my duty. I have an obligation to do every part of this game in the stupidest way possible. Okay, doesn't look like there's much going on here. So, what's your deal? You come here often?
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
Do I look like a Thalma?
Fine, whatever you want. Can't you just kill me and get it over with? There's this old man. I've seen him around Riften. I don't know where he lives. I don't know his name. Yes, he matches the description of this Esbern guy you're looking for. Maybe it's him, maybe it isn't. That's all I know, okay? Why don't you just kill me already? What? Who? What do you want then?
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both
sure.
die.
Okay.
Never mind.
Come on,
Silence,
this
traitor.
way.
Move.
I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. They grabbed me in Riften. They seem to think I know something.
Sounds like something was going on elsewhere.
The same damn questions. I guess you know what you're doing. I've got to find a way out of here.
Whoop.
Never should have come here.
Yeah! Yeah!
No more! I yield!
I got some more. How convenient that this guy brought me the key to get out of here at the moment I decided to escape. Several copies of it. Oh. Hi Belladrew. You having a good day? I do appear to have in fact killed my friend, dude. I saw a guy who wasn't wearing armor and assumed that it was a Thalma mage and prioritized them. Whoops. Rip that guy. I mean, he wasn't really my friend. He works for Delphine and I can't stand the lady. But still, I feel a little bit bad about that. Capturing Esbern is our top priority. So he's chilling in Riften. I might finally have a reason to go to Riften. I've not gotten around to it yet. Gets Cloud Ruler Temple. Its records related to dragons are either removed or destroyed. Why is there such a mystery? The dragons have returned because Akatosh has awoken them. So, it wasn't a promise as such, but Phoenix wanted me to not do anything stupid until he got back. So maybe we don't tell him about how I encountered 2 Thalmor guards fighting my friend Malborn, and I shot Malborn instead of the 2 guards. Did that guy actually just completely leave on his own? I told him to go ahead because I didn't want him to like teleport me down here before I was done, before I managed to open that chest and stuff. But I think he'd run off through this dungeon completely solo. Well, if there's anything down here, he's probably a dead man. Like he's badly injured, has no weapons and no armor. Oh, there you are. When I free a random in the street from the Imperials, I get the chance to give them armor and weapons. But I specifically picked up some armor and weapons to give to this guy. And I didn't get the chance to arm him. Oh, an unusual gem. Someday I'll get around to figuring out what those are. I think I need to go to Riften to figure out what those are, to be honest. Maybe now's the time. Okay, nothing in this bit. Does this just lead straight out to open Skyrim then? That guy's not got a shirt on. He is gonna freeze to death, like instantly.
You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
Yeah.
You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
Sells out of his boot? Well, the quest says to find an appraiser, and nowhere else I've been has had an appraiser. I think Riften's the only big city that I've not been to. Unless important jewel smith is chilling at some sawmill somewhere. Anyway, I pretty much gave the person everything I own to bring inside, but I suppose I'll go and get the last few bits. I have to be careful though, it's daylight now. Mission was a little disappointing. I didn't get to, for example, burn the embassy to the ground. I only killed like 30 odd Thalma. I don't feel like I've fully avenged Eric yet, you know? So much more killing to do. Something that fell off the back of a lorry.
A fine day to you, friend. We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins.
Makes sense. How are you doing today, Bad Wolf Labs?
You're not afraid you'll set fire to something?
Set fire to something? With what?
Is this about the stables? My husband Gaiman handles the business.
Where's what's her face? She's not here? She gone somewhere else? She's not gone home with all my stuff, has she? She has? What's she doing in Riverwood? Hate that lady. This whole solving the Dragon Crisis quest line is proving to be more bother than it's worth. Maybe I'll just stick to mercenary work in future. A day off, nice. You got plans or are you just chilling?
What?
I'm just chilling. Just chilling is the best day off. Okay, well, now for the most difficult part of this quest line. I left Jazago out here because he was attacking town guards and causing chaos and generally making my sneaking mission impossible. Now I need to find him again. Well, that was incredibly easy. Hey, dude. Dude? Jazago?
You ready to get going?
Okay.
Jazago is ready for more adventure.
Wouldn't talk to me for a minute there. Alright, well, back to Riverwood, I guess. Maybe I'll stop off at Morthal on the way. I have some science that I want to do, now that I've got new and improved sneaking skills. So, come across a group of mud crabs murdering a troll and an insect monster. Sargo's spells don't seem to do the damage that I would expect.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Creativeness. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, so I've got a quest to turn into the Jarl of Morthal, but there's a slight issue in that the town guards there will kill me on sight. It's very unfortunate. It has cost the lives of many innocent guardsmen. I mean, that on its own is fine, but the Jarl has two guys stood next to him who will attack me when the guards attack me. And who are immortal. So maybe if we eliminate all the guards first, so I'm not actually in combat when I enter the Jarl's place. Will they have to get past them, or I don't know. I want to do some experiments. Maybe I can lure the guys out into the woods, freeze them solid. That was not the freeze shout that I wanted to illustrate. And then dash back to the Jarl before they catch up with me. Nothing happened, Phoenix. Nobody tell him anything. Did I ruin the main quest? I won't know until I speak to Delphine, I guess. It depends how she feels about me having put a couple of arrows into her friend and associate.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people.
Whoa, where did you come from? Yeah, see, Malborn may have run into the room, pursued by two guards, and I may have seen two guys in Thalma armor, and one guy not in armor, and thought the guy not in armor must be a Thalma wizard, I should shoot them first. What have I done in Morthal? To be honest, I don't remember. A retroactive spoiler? Like, it's not going to influence things from this point on, right? It's a spoiler for a timeline that now cannot exist? Something that can't happen. Yeah, go for it. Tell me what Malborn's story was. So he's got 7 kids and was doing this mission to raise money for his wife's medical treatment. If I didn't, the Thalma would kill Malborn. Was it not possible to save him then if I'd killed the 2 soldiers before he caught up? Yeah, the stupid woman, Dolphin. She has all of my stuff, and she's gone to hecking Riverwood. Asking her to hover around here and give me my things back was apparently too much to ask. Anyway, I don't remember what I originally got a bounty for here, but I remember it really annoyed me and I refused to pay it, which is why the town guards are now trying to kill me. So I think I'm still in the process of refusing to pay the bounty and killing anybody who asks me to. I just buy a carriage? Like fast travel there? I mean, I don't know how much those cost and B. I mean, it's an in-universe fast travel, I guess. I've never used a carriage so far. The game probably assumes that I would. Somebody's in danger. Perhaps they're being shot at by these guards. How could they possibly detect me? But yeah, I want to do some stuff here, so my plan is to see if I can kill enough of the mortal guard that they stop spawning. And then just go about my business. I've met a few Daedra. Wow, way to hold aggro, Zargo. It's what I like to see in a sidekick, even if that sidekick is a squishy mage. Yeah, I met a guy in a basement who gave me an axe. I met a glowy lady who gave me a sword. Some dude was gonna destroy a really powerful staff, and I killed him, and the guy and the Daedra who made it was like, cool. I took a dog back to a Daedra. And a Daedra gave me a cursed ring, so I think that fully sums up my Daedra encounters. Mostly positive.
What do you want, milk drinker?
I probably shouldn't have done that, but it'll teach him an important lesson about who he calls milk drinkers. Wasn't really planning to actually kill him, but Jazago is efficient. Jazago is a killing machine. Thaumaturgis hut. What's going on in here? Hello.
The gods know what you've done.
Okay.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
Oh, right, I've got no money. Give me that bear pelt.
Until next time.
Now we're talking. Wait, do I have... Oh, okay. So I didn't think I had anything selected. I was like, why is the B grayed out? Does it not work with anything? Fortify destruction. Cool. I don't think you meant to eat pearls. Then again, you're probably not meant to eat powdered mammoth tusk either. Is there anything else that I've not figured out yet? Eat one of each. Yeah, I suppose that works too. It's probably more for the one thing that it gives you. It's probably more practical than mixing it with stuff. Void salts. Is there anything better than putting void salts on your chips? I don't think there is. Yeah, because they have all the random effects when you just gobble them down. Make void juice. Yeah, it's called Alto wine. I'll warn you, you need large doses. One sip and gone. The waters of the river leave. I mean, I could probably make some high damage potions that might provide what you need. Although I don't think you can drink these poisons. They have to be applied via arrow. Is that okay, Phoenix? Poison vulnerability and poison damage, yes. Oh.
Jurgen and I both work hard, all the time. Murthal is important to both of us.
Jurgen. He's not the guy I killed, is he?
I don't get many customers.
I've been looking for you.
But that leaves me time
Got
to
something
try
I'm
things
supposed to
out.
deliver. Your
Experiments,
hands
I
only.
guess.
Let's see here. I have a letter here for you. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I don't know if it's really a secret that I killed him. It was I froze him in ice in broad daylight, and then my sidekick hurled lightning bolts at him whilst going, "No! No!" But it's good to know that nobody else liked him, I guess. Some guy calls you a milk drinker, so you murder him in broad daylight, and everybody claps you on the shoulder and says, "Nice job, dude. Really appreciate it."
Oh,
What a jerk that guy was. Is this a dagger I see before me? Its blade towards my heart?
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Ooh, I hear shiny. So yeah, I guess I accidentally got myself involved in some sort of quest line. Is this where the Jarl lives?
You need to leave. If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first.
Okay.
That's what many here wanted. A quiet life in a quiet place, without the noise or the trouble of a city. Now some worry this wizard Fallion will foul it all up. Ah, you saw that, did you?
I don't
Life in
remember
Morthal
seeing
has
it, but
been
sure.
troubled lately. The people are uncertain, restless. They merely look to the Jarl for leadership. There's news of rebellion against the Empire. Strange noises have been heard in the marshes at night. And then, the tragedy with Rogar's home. The men simply seek wisdom. Everything will be fine. Correct. Now, this conversation never happened. Understood?
Okay.
Until next time.
Killing his rival, huh?
By order of the Jarl, I command you. By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
Oh. I guess I should have snuck past that guy. I just want to talk to the Jarl and tell him that I dealt with that whole vampire situation.
Here's a shame, an old woman. Leave me be. Rogar's house fire? Hell, he lost his wife and daughter in the blaze. My people believe it to be cursed now. Who am I to gainsay them? Rogar blames his wife for spilling bear fat in the fire.
Somebody help!
Many folk think he set the fire himself. Lust can make a man do the unthinkable. The ashes were still warm when he pledged himself to Alpha.
Yeah, I already killed Alva.
But rumor and gossip? No.
She was a vampire.
A stranger might find the truth for us. Sift through the ashes that others are too fearful to touch. See what they tell you. Should you prove him guilty or innocent, I will reward you.
Okay.
Rogar's fate is
Just want to check my health real quick. I'm not even scratched.
the divines reveal things to you at times, yes, not hide it. It is a gift. Anyone who believes otherwise does not and cannot understand it. That which is unknown can create unease, even fear. It is to be expected. Some fear our new resident wizard. As they grow to know him, they will accept him. Time will prove me right. I stand where I have always stood, here in Morthal. Now is not the time to fight amongst ourselves. I fear dark days approach, and all of Skyrim's strength will be needed. Then stop wasting my time.
I haven't found anything yet. I came here to tell you that the quest was complete.
Get proof of your accusations against Alva.
My accusation against Alva, she's dead. She was a vampire. I went into her home and she rose out of the crypt and I staked her. Whatever. Listerwort, Human Heart, and Jaren Root. Sounds like fun.
This is your last mistake.
Yeah, you've been hitting me for 10 minutes and only now am I bleeding, and you consider this to be something for you to be proud of?
I wish I could play with fire like that.
5 effect poison. Ooh. I'd chug that. That sounds like fun times. Sounds like quite the trip.
Somebody help!
This what you want?
To be honest, I think what happened is the first time I came to Morthal, the guard arrested me with like a 40 gold bounty. And I was like, I don't know what I did wrong. I'm not gonna pay you 40 gold for over some imaginary crime. So I killed like 500 guards and now this is the situation. So I'm supposed to find proof of my allegations against Alva? I need to prove that she's a vampire, okay. Don't really know what they want from me. Could bring them the body. It was probably somebody I meant to talk to or something. Wait, is that guy dead? No, okay. How come when I shot him it said bounty, last witness killed? But yeah, that guy is half the reason I can't go anywhere in town. Just non-stop attacks me. Cannot be killed. Okay, well, I'm guessing that I need to talk to some of the townsfolk to gather evidence or what have you. So, what I'm going to do is I'll leave, and next time I'm in the area, I'll kill all the guards and then just chatter to the regular people without going into the Jarl's room and aggroing that guy. I suppose I could just go to the inn and sleep until morning, as long as this guy isn't nearby at the time.
This should be good.
I hear the steward asked you to look into the fire. There ain't much to offer, but it's... Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. This way.
I really don't understand what your problem is, sir. Oh! Sorry, dude. It was an accident, I swear.
Running an inn weren't my plan, but Follian decided to move here, so I joined him. All right, then.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the other... Now that we've got a room, we're going to go to the other side of the town. We're going to freeze it... Going to knock this guy down and freeze him solid. Then we're going to sprint over here and sleep for 8 hours before he can catch up. Oh, hello.
Who's there? Helgi. But Father says I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Are you a stranger? The smoke woke me up. I was hot and I was scared, so I hid. Then it got cold and dark. I'm not scared anymore, but I'm lonely. Will you play with me?
Sure.
Okay, let's play hide and seek. You find me and I'll tell you. We have to wait for nighttime though. The other one is playing too, and she can't come out until then. I can't tell you. She might hear me. She's so close. If you can find me first, I can tell you.
Oh, okay. Does it really give me a quest marker for where Helgi is hiding? Not just in the town. Or is that the quest? Is that the marker to go over there? I think it's the marker to go over there. Yeah, okay. No quest marker, cool. An actual search mission. Hey. What the? It's getting worse. A ghost warrior is slowly assembling himself here. Okay, let's see. You under the bridge? Where are you, ghost girl? Out near the mill? I didn't anticipate that we could solve this murder by asking the victim who did it. Foolish of me, I know. Should have been the first thing that I tried. Okay. She won't just be on the streets, surely. Temperance Brennan? I'm not sure I know who that is, but yeah, I suppose I've seen a few shows where they just, you know, just raise the dead guy and say, hey, who killed you? I should have agreed with her what the rules in this hide and seek game were. Like, is she within the town outskirts? How far from the town is she allowed to go? Dead spider just drops from the ceiling, okay. Are we allowed in the buildings? Oh, hello. Excuse me, miss. Miss? Honestly. No way to have a conversation with anymore. Hacking vampires. The lichens will reign.
You found me! Layla was trying to find me too, but I'm glad you found me first.
I guess I was looking for the body, not the ghost.
Mommy and me, but she didn't want to.
Dead.
She wanted to play with me forever and ever. She kissed me on the neck, and I got so cold that the fire didn't even hurt. Leilette thought she could take me and keep me, but she can't. I'm all burned up. I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep for a while
She's
now.
dead. He's speared. She's a vampire.
Hi there.
Layalette is dead.
Layalette. I thought she left to join the Stormcloaks.
Lead character of Bones, okay.
Poor Layalette. She began to spend a lot of time with Alva. Yet just a week before, she despised her. In fact, the night she disappeared, she was supposed to meet Alva. Alva told me later that she never showed up. I never got to tell her goodbye.
Well, sorry about that, dude.
You think Alva? But that means... Ye gods! You think Alva is a vampire?
Well, I mean, 3 months ago, I went into Alva's basement and she jumped out of a coffin and tried to suck my blood. And then I staked her and she dropped vampire dust. So, I think there's a pretty good chance.
No, you're wrong. You must be wrong. Layalette may have met her fate out in the marsh. I refuse.
May have met her fate out in the marsh. She's on the floor behind you.
There's no way you can prove it to the Jarl. I hope Alva is not what you think.
Investigate Alva's house. Alright. Well, we'll go do that. That's crazy.
Come back here.
Oh. Hey, 258 gold. It was nice and some armor worth 1600. It was nice of somebody to send me such wonderful gifts. So, Alva's cellar. I need to acquire evidence. Alva's journal. It's interesting how she had time to write this and put it in her coffin after I killed her. Movath. As for an accident, she gave me a scandal. Stranger in town looking into the fire. I wonder who that is. Alright, let's go see the Jarl real quick before this guy catches up. Building was the Jarl's. Oh, that guy's already caught up? So I go down him.
Is Hrogar innocent or not? So it's true, the traitorous bitch. Morthal owes you a debt. Here, you were promised a reward for solving the crime, but I need one more favor from you. Morthal is still in danger. The journal mentions Movarth, a master vampire I thought was destroyed a century ago. I'll gather together some able-bodied warriors to clean out Movarth's lair. They'll be waiting outside for you to lead them.
Well, that's going to be interesting. So Aselfor is the Jarl's husband? Did not know that.
Well, look at you. If only everyone acted like you did.
I'm glad she doesn't hold a grudge about the dozens of people in her town that I've killed. So, hey, where are you going? Are you the guy who's sent to help me? Sir?
She's dead. Leolette is dead.
I want vengeance for my wife. Vengeance for Leolette. We're marching on Movarth's lair, whether you come with us or not.
Okay.
I'm getting out of here.
The mill is my responsibility. And that's what I care about. That's all. Understand? Don't know what you're talking about, stranger. I've heard of him. My father had suspicions about his connection to the mythic Dawn. Guess they were true. I don't need this. My family wasted 8 generations keeping that razor safe from a dead cult. As far as I care, it can stay locked in my house. You want the hilt that bad? Fine. Here's the keys. It's locked in a chest inside my house.
Cool.
Until next time.
That was convenient. Did he live in here? Was that it? Steal from chest. There should be a chest that this key goes to. This one? Did the door say George's house? No. But I thought he was married to the alchemist. How much speech do I have? I don't know. 85. People are usually persuadable. Yeah, most people are willing to see reason. There's just a few who will continue to attack you after being downed several thousand times. Quite unreasonable of them. That house. Oliver's house. Is it this one on the end? Valiant's house. Where does this guy live? Did I miss one? Which ones haven't I checked? Maybe that's his house out by the mill. Here we go. Wait, what's me just playing Dark Souls? Not being able to find where the guy lives? Those must be the vampire hunters, we better get after them. Oh, attacking after being down 50 times. Yeah, that guy's the main character in Dark Souls, I guess. I want to say nobody downed me 50 times in Dark Souls, but there were those two tigers. If you include the area with the horses leading to the tigers, there was probably like 50 deaths.
I'm just a poor man trying to make a living. I'd leave Mortal were it in my power. They may be cowards, but I'm not. I'll go with you. I suppose you're right. I'm not a fighting man. Go, and avenge my Laylet for me.
So, wait, those guys are just leaving? Why?
Careful with that fire.
Why did you...
I just want to be left alone to do my job. And to enjoy what little free time...
Why did you come out here if you're not going to... If you're not going in, why did you come in the first place? I thought that guy was waiting outside, but he's left too. Did call them cowards, yeah. I like that the people that they all gathered together to help us slay the Master Vampire was just like 3 random people from the town. I suppose, to be fair, we have killed all of her soldiers. It was polite of her not to mention that. Right now we're friends with the Jarl and nobody else. Also, I like how Alva is a horrible traitor, but Lynette is a poor victim. They were both turned into vampires against their will, and set against the town. I don't really see the difference between what happened to them.
Something smells foul.
I mean, unless Alva accepted becoming a vampire deliberately, but that's not really what the journal implies. I think maybe people just didn't like Alva. It's not unreasonable.
Well, seems like you have a bit of gold left in your pockets, don't you, my friend? Yes. Let me just take this coin purse off your hands for you. And those nice boots you've got there. Is someone there?
Nope. Nobody's here. I think he spotted Gizago before he spotted me. This is an odd world that we live in. Where there's somebody less sneaky than me going around. But yeah, no, it just seemed kind of weird because I got there and spoke to him, and the first thing I have to say is I have to go in there alone. I didn't know that I had to go in there alone. Nobody had mentioned anything about them not going in yet. Perhaps there's supposed to be some dialogue that I didn't get. Yeah, most things are sneakier than me, but Gizago is not. I don't know. It's a strange one. I mean, I guess he's a mage. Mages don't... He's got heavy armor and magic, you know. He's probably already got quite a few skill points going around without sneaking as well. Oh. Gizago? What are you doing? Okay. You'd go the different way or something? Gizago really determined to avoid any kind of stealth. Maybe he finds it offensive that we think just because he's a Khajiit, he's gonna use stealth and tactics instead of just hurling lightning bolts at things. You're just gonna keep getting up in my face? Fine. We'll do this. I've used an axe before. I understand some of the techniques. Ah, stupid what's-her-face with all my soul gems. Okay, well. That was easy. That went well.
You can't hide from me.
Look at all this gold. It's obviously a lot of money in being a vampire.
You can't hide from me.
You know, on first glance I misread that as vampires are strong against peasants but weak against vegetarians. No, he put up a decent fight.
Thought I heard something.
It was less that the fight was easy and more that I expected there to be more to finding him. He was like 2 rooms in. I mean, I guess not everybody spends their whole existence in the room at the back of a dungeon.
Hey, watch it.
I want to walk a lot. Yeah, I guess so. He's a very lazy vampire. Want me to hide in the room at the back of the dungeon? Well, that's the storeroom. That's where we keep the Christmas tree.
Here we go.
Movath's boots? No, I want to see the end table. What are they doing here? This is in the boot check if he was going out moonbathing. He'd like to walk around barefoot? What a weirdo. Okay, I guess this is the furthest room in, because everywhere just loops back to here. Hello? Okay. The ancient vampire didn't seem to be that much stronger than his thralls. Who knows, maybe that's just life. Probably because the level adjustment is so high, you don't gain XP very fast. Okay, this is actually a dead end. I thought there was going to be more down here. Alright, well we've saved Morthal, a town where we are universally hated. Except by the Jarl, who wishes there were more people like me. Oh. Hey, kiddo.
Mother's calling me. It's time for me to sleep now. I'm so tired. Thank you for making her feel better.
Cool. Ugh, what a miserable morning. You know, we paid for a room in the inn and we never got to sleep. Oh well, let's go see the Jarl. I don't know if that guy is still running around being a pain. I am a submarine. Look at that, 35. I'm a sneaking machine. The skill points are rocketing up.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look
I
a
get
little
lost
sickly.
sometimes. I'm not sure where I go, but I'm not here.
Hmm. As the prelate doesn't see us, we should be fine.
I speak and others hear. It is my hope that instead they listen. By the 8, I didn't think he could do it. Now maybe we can put all this behind us. Take this as a token of our gratitude.
Yeah.
There is room in my court for a new thing. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my thane. Good luck.
Assist the people of Hjalmarch. One of 3. Okay.
Come quietly and take
Well, we already assisted.
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to him first.
We already assisted your husband by killing his rival. Gosh darn it! I don't. Excuse me. Can we talk? It's just this legate that keeps causing trouble.
No more. I yield. I yield. Come on, fight back. I'll try and make it quick.
And the Legates just kind of wandered off?
Too
What?
many bother my wife with their petty problems. There aren't any houses for sale in Morthal, but if you're interested, I could sell you land in the hold where you could build your own house.
Okay.
Well, that's your business. Is there anything
5,000 gold, okay. Not bad. Alright, we need to go do some good deeds.
I get lost sometimes. I'm not sure where
Please
I go.
don't mind Yorick. He's not mad. Really, he's not.
Oh, do come in. I hope I have what you need. The gods know what you've done.
I think I may have done her a favor at some point, and that's why she says the gods know what you have done. But mostly it sounds really ominous. Alright, let's see if we can find some people who need help.
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place... Few enough... Now, well, let's just say the front door doesn't get much use. Good day.
Have you seen my mother? I'm still waiting for her to come home.
My mother and father died. I asked Valiant if someday I could learn from the mages. Need something?
Papa says that I shouldn't keep waiting. Why not? Mom has to come home sometime.
Should go speak to this Valiant guy, maybe. I don't know. Come on, you guys really gonna freak out at every single one of those dead bodies? There's dozens of them. It's not a big
I just
deal.
want to be left alone to do my job, and to enjoy what little free time I have when I have it.
I'm just a poor man trying to make a living. I'd leave Mortal were it in my power.
Okay. You'd think the fact that I quietly assassinated the Jarl's rival would win me more points. Maybe doing some nice deeds around town is just like a ceremonial thing. So she can say, oh, everybody knows what a good person she is. It's nothing to do with the assassination missions she's repeatedly run. Some of which I didn't even have to pay her for. She just, like, killed them on her own.
My mother and father died.
Have you seen my mother?
Valiant's
Like,
still
really
waiting
eager
for
to
her.
just kill everybody.
Hey, you want to play a game? Really? All right. You pick. Tag or hide. Okay, you're it.
Oh, you got...
You can't see me, kid. You can't see me. I'm stealthed. Oh, okay. Go poke around the guardhouse, I guess.
You can't catch me.
Oh, Albert's house. Wait, he said there's no houses. He said there's no houses available in town, but what about this one?
Be careful.
It comes with a cool crypt.
Oh, you got me.
Why can't I have this house?
My talents are Morthal is a troubled place. It's my duty to see it rest in peace.
Wow, you came here to destroy Morthal, huh?
As anyone would... My talents are useful. The marsh is treacherous. You would do well to not wander at night. Please remain indoors at night. It is dangerous to go outside.
Have you seen my mother? I'm still
My
waiting
mother and
for her
father
to come
died
home.
years ago. Valiant takes care of him now.
Hmm. Seems like a nice guy.
What are you doing that for?
Papa says that I shouldn't keep waiting.
I can't find the people that I'm supposed to be helping. What do you think the odds are that I've already killed them? I mean, you'd think that would fail the quest, right? But this is Skyrim, I have zero faith. I suppose this says Hjalmarch, not Morthal. Are there other villagers around here? There's lots of ruins. I don't know if there's any other towns that are in Hjalmarch where I could show my face. Miko's shack? Oh, Miko's long since dead. Abba's shanty? Does that count? So it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, I don't know. Is Rorikstead in Hjalmarch? I'm gonna go to Rorikstead. I've been to Rorikstead before though and not gotten arrested, so... Actually, I feel like I've seen Hjalmarch guards all the way up here. Do they control the area outside of Solitude? Maybe the farm and the sawmill and the warehouse are places I'm meant to be going. Dragonbridge? Could be Dragonbridge I'm meant to be going to. I need to go get my stuff though. Heck. Let's just get to Riverwood and...
I get lost sometimes. I'm not sure where
Hey,
to go,
watch
but
it.
I'm not here. Who are the Stormcloaks? And why would Mama
Don't
want
take
to
this
spend
the wrong
time with
way,
them instead
but
of me?
you look a little sickly.
Yeah. Let's just head off to Whiterun and get our stuff back. Since that annoying woman ran off with it all. would she go all the way back there with all of my stuff? Why would she not stay in this area? Oh well, we did the infiltration mission, so we've finally mastered sneaking. Our stealth skill is now more or less 100. I forget the actual number. Ah! She's got my pickaxe! I'm missing out on gold because of her. Doesn't she realize that gold is one of the best things to level up my smithing?
What? Now cast!
I should have stolen a horse while I was in the place where I'm already hated. That said, I don't think I saw any horses in Mothall. I don't think they have a stables there.
What?
Not sure that was worthy of the slow motion, but okay. Yeah, maybe the Solitude Guards don't actually extend beyond the city. And those towns out there are Hjalmarch territory. Which means I might be being supposed to help people in Dragon's Bridge and Katya's Farm and all those other places I can't really go. So I'll just have to use this new diplomatic trick that I found for getting past guards, that I call kill all the guards and then just walk around the town doing your own business. It's pretty easy because the guards can't injure me, due to the horrific demon armor that I'm wearing.
What? Now cast!
Oh, there's Whiterun. How much further now?
What?
get around these. So much XP on that spell. I'll be an illusion master in no time. You attacking me, or...? Time to cast that? Oh well. It occurs to me that we never did find those boots. You remember those? That was our first quest line. Tragically incomplete. We should go swimming in the river again for old time's sake. Get my stuff back. There we go.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Yeah, they're idiots.
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War.
We already know what the Thalmor want with him. It was in the same book that we found everything else about him from.
Obsessed with it, really.
Oh well.
Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
Okay.
The Thalmor happened. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire. The Great War. Seems to me like it. But to answer your question, it ended the war, also trampled on the sacred name of Talos. And the Blades have always... Now our purpose is clear. Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put... There's no simple answer. They're the rulers of the Aldmeri Dominion, what used to be the imperial provinces of Somerset Isle and Valen. The Thalmor take the arrogance of high... For a century or more, the Thalmor had been picking away at the Empire.
I've heard this before, but I'm going to...
was the first, then the province of Elsewhere. But even the Blades didn't see the Great War
Recap it, for Phoenix's
We
sake.
underestimated the Thalmor.
So the Thalmor are occupying elsewhere. I suppose that explains why there's so many Khajiit wandering around this far away from them.
What do you need, Dragonborn?
We've got those 300 Chaurus eggs back, and once again we can't walk. Certain she told me about the war before heading into the embassy? Yeah, I don't know why her stuff wasn't grayed out. It was white as though I'd never asked her about it. So maybe she hadn't told me all this stuff, but I think maybe I had this conversation before. It was good to recap it in any case. These Chaurus eggs make invisibility. See, I told you there was a reason I fetched so many Chaurus eggs right before going on that stealth mission. You thought it was nonsense when I grabbed so many Chaurus eggs. But I had a plan the whole time. You just didn't get it, Phoenix. You gotta think ahead when you want to be the Dragonborn, you know? You gotta stay on top of the game. Okay, can I still not run? How much stuff have I picked up? Tons, I imagine. Hey, we hit 100 heavy armor. Get the reflect perk. We're gonna put it in crafting though. Oh, can I not get any of these right now? Ah, there's one. At 100 for perks now. Oh wait, is it 100 because I've got a buff to it? So I can't take the 100... Oh, I see. I've got 85 armor, and for whatever reason, yeah, I didn't clock that it was green text. I must have plus 15 to my defense for some reason. Because I'm wearing this, I guess. Well, that answers that very quickly. Heck, I should have 115. I guess heavy armor skill can't go above 100 even with buffs. This seems like an appropriate place to store all the treasures that I uncovered from the Thalma. As symbols of our victory. By our victory, I mean my victory. Nobody else did anything useful. Alright, I'm gonna need my strength if I'm gonna carry all this stuff. I still have the Clovium brandy that I gave to that one guy. Weird. Yeah, the key to big drinking is to have a big meal. You just gotta soak it up, you know? Some good cheese, though. Okay, what am I carrying that's so heavy? Nordic carved armor, amongst other stuff. Just some of the junk that I picked up while
Khajiit got your back. Jezargo only has so much room to carry things.
Yeah. Take some of this junk. And I'll sell the rest of it.
We follow them.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell. Need a room? Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Would you like to buy a dwarven dagger of winnowing? That's probably outside your price range. What have I got that I insist on carrying to sell, but is nonetheless kind of crap? Yeah, you can have that.
Until next time.
Wait, I know you.
Uh-oh.
Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted woman, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
What?
You know what? You're not worth the hassle. Go. Be some other god's problem.
Papas isn't too friendly with strangers. But you seem alright.
A wanted woman, apparently. 40 gold. Every time I show up in Whiterun, I've got a bounty of 40 gold. And I don't know what I've done. I'm telling you, it's a racket they've got going. It's a scam.
Whatever you need. Oh? Well, I won't turn down your money. You have my thanks.
They fine you tiny amounts that you don't bother to argue with, and then they pocket it.
Take a look.
I've half a mind to talk to the Jarl and ask if he can cut me in. You've never had that problem? I genuinely don't know what I've done. I don't break the law in Whiterun because I like it there. But every time I show up, I've got a 40 gold bounty that I didn't have when I left. Do I have that enchantment? Maybe I'll hold on to those. Hold on, there's a thought. They're not finding me for shouting, are they? Every time I'm in town, I shout to Dash around the place, and then they tell me, please don't do that again, and then I do it again.
Aye.
They're not finding me for causing a disturbance. Dizago, I gave you my leather. Where's Dizago? Dizago? Oh, fine, I'll do my crafting when I get back into town and Dizago bothers to show up. Dizago is... You know, when he wants to be, Dizago is a master of stealth.
By sure. What do you want?
Wonder what it's like for those Thalmor now that they've been taken down a notch.
So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing that's supposedly upsetting the gods. There's no temple here in Whiterun, is there? I mean, I suppose I've got a potion of cure disease, but once I've drunk it, I won't have a potion of cure disease, or I won't have 3 of them at least. Let's jog back to Whiterun and we can start next session with what everybody likes the most. Crafting. And from there, maybe onto Riften? Maybe onto something entirely different? We've still not finished the drunk quest. I feel like now that we've resolved the whole Thalmor issue, it's time to get down to what's really important and go find out what happened when we were really drunk that time. That's probably what we need to do next. There we go. There's home, such as it is. There's a lovely view when the sun turns red.
Need something?
Good. There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Stupid dog.
Hmm?
Yes, we're traveling. They say that eating the fruit it bears will add years.
What are you doing to that poor dog? Do we need to have words, miss? You've been stood outside here acting weird for a long time now, and I'm starting to get annoyed by it. And now I hear you insulting your dog?
Make it quick.
You should be careful what you say and to who. I'll have you know that I'm a wanted man in Whiterun.
I do hope you know what you're doing with those flames.
With what flames? Oh, these flames. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing with them. Oh, my horse showed up back here. But I lost this thing. I wonder if horses just go back to their stables when you get far enough away from them. Is that a mechanic? Prevent you from losing your horse forever? It is? Okay, that makes sense. Also Dark Reaper. Also Dark Reaper? Also hi Dark Reaper. You've come in right at the end. You having a good day? They can die? Yeah, I know about that part. You wouldn't believe how many horses I've lost in this adventure. Every time I buy a horse, I don't even get out of town before a dragon swoops down and eats it. I swear, they're doing it on purpose. They're messing with me. Hecking dragons. Yeah, it seems to be easier to walk. I suppose if you own a horse in each town and they go back to town when you're not using them, then you just dump them wherever, and whenever you leave town you just grab your horse again and ride out. They're pretty cheap, I suppose. They teleport with you? What, you mean if you fast travel? What was I going to say before I got distracted by the horse? Oh yeah, no, I'm going to grudgingly let that lady live because she actually had a reason for asking what I was doing with the flames. For whatever reason, people keep asking me what I'm doing with flames when I have nothing of the sort going on. This time I actually had a fire spell equipped, so I'll allow that one. Hey Theist, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm having a good Thursday. How about you? Everybody's showing up just as I was about to finish. Feel a strange thirst just as the sun sets.
Need something?
You know what, maybe I'll go use the shrine to Talos before I forget that I'm infected with vampirism again. Do some grocery shopping. Finally home. Yeah, we've had a lot of storms over the last couple of days. It's been messy. We've not had any snow this winter. This winter's been quite warm. It's just been very windy. Lots of storms. Vampires are awesome. No, normally I'd agree, but this time around I'm firmly aligned with the werewolves in the Shadow War. The Lycans will reign. Yeah, I've got a cursed werewolf ring that I can't take off, so I know. That's the side that I'm on, I guess. Ever since I got this, vampires are attacking me non-stop. But we will win the war for the underworld. Yeah, yay, climate change! What good news that everything is super warm and also parts of the world are on fire. Snow keeps melting. 10 years ago it would stay. Yeah. We used to get a lot more snow, and it would last a lot longer. But the weather is broken. I mean, we can't even complain. How can we complain about the weather with what's going on in Australia? It's grim times.
Can I help you?
Get a job, Lydia.
Ma, you're home. I got you a present, Ma. I hope you like it.
Oh, cool. But nothing appeared in my inventory. Was the present your love?
You got me a
Yeah.
Thanks.
Forest fires are a natural thing too. Yeah, forest fires are natural over in Australia. Whoa.
Honor to you, my Thane.
Lydia's up and walking around. I've never seen that before. Ever since I met her, I've not once seen her get out of that chair until now. Yeah, but bushfires are a normal part of life in Australia. It's how a lot of plants spread, but not remotely on this scale. It's not supposed to be happening the way it's happening. So much of the wildlife and stuff has just been completely destroyed.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Anyway, we made it back home to Whiterun. We got our stuff back. We've given the Thalmor a bloody nose, although we weren't allowed to kill as many of them as I would have liked. So I should probably wrap up there, I'm afraid. So, it's that time. Yeah, they do that in a lot of Australia, I think. They start the fires early on purpose so that they don't get out of control. I mean, heck, the native Australians from like centuries ago used to start early fires as a safety measure. But yeah, the global warming is definitely not helping. Or that temperatures are significantly higher than they have been. Maybe they forgot. I think it's just not working anymore. The fires have gotten too big. Alright, we got onto a depressing note right here at the end, just as I'm trying to wrap up. But thanks for stopping by, Dark Reaper and Seest. It was good to hear from you. Yeah, I hope you have a good day. Thanks for being here. So yeah, next Skyrim will be Monday afternoon. But I'll be back tomorrow with Bloodborne in the afternoon and the team stream in the evening. I don't know that we're going to finish Bloodborne tomorrow, but we must be close to the end. There's pretty much just the DLC left to do, and we're already a bit of a way through that. Maybe a couple of sessions left. Will be sub after your tax money comes in? Hey, I really appreciate that, Seest. Every sub means a lot to me. Heck, just people watching means a lot to me. It makes me so happy that that you guys come to say hi. So yeah, I really appreciate the resub, and I feel like I have to say don't feel obligated to do it, but I really appreciate it when it happens. Alright, Mocha is playing Celeste, which is a cool game, so I think we're going to go say hi to Mocha. And I hope to see all of you next time. Hope you have a great day, everybody.